Are you struggling to have a clear vision for your business? If so, then keep on watching because that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vera and I am a confidence coach for starting female entrepreneurs who want to have a global impact. And what I help them with is clarifying the vision for their business and for their life, and also building the confidence and the mindset to build and create their dream life, basically. So today we're gonna be talking about having a clear vision, and this whole series is about building your vision and becoming the leader that you're on this earth to be. And yeah, so today I'm gonna be asking you and giving you some questions to think about that will help you to clarify your vision for your life and then eventually also for your business. So let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, please go down there and comment what is your biggest dream. I would love to hear what you guys are working towards. What is like the craziest, biggest dream that you have? Comment down below. And also, while you're down there, go and press subscribe and also like if you enjoy this video. So, first thing that you need to think about when clarifying your vision is thinking, what actually would make me happy? What would make you happy? Because that's what it comes down to. Like, you don't want to build a vision for your life and for your business that doesn't make you happy. It's like there's no point to build something that just sounds cool but doesn't make you happy. That makes no sense, right? So start thinking about, if there were no limitations, what would be the coolest thing, the thing that would make me the happiest to make happen, basically. And you can different exercises to do this is writing down what would your dream day be like. Start from the morning, start writing like, you know, I wake up, what do you do after that? For me, for example, it's like I wake up, my house is by the beach, I can hear the seagulls, I can hear the ocean, I walk downstairs, I have this beautiful house, and I go and I meditate by the sea and have like amazing breakfast and da 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 da. So start like thinking about your dream day as specifically as you can. And why this is important, you might be thinking that I just want to clarify like my business vision, like what I want to do with my business. But you do, like, as I said, you do not want to build a business that does not, you know, align with your life, because your business is part of your life, so you want to make those two match. So when you're writing down your dream day, pay attention to like what time of the day would you like to start working? Like, how much are you working per day? Because as you being an entrepreneur, you're in control of everything. You get to choose whether you work for 2 hours per day or 8 hours per day. You can choose, you can build your business based on that. So start thinking about, like, as specifically as you can, what would your dream life look like? And another exercise that is kind of working backwards is thinking, you know, when you're 80 years old, what would you like to have accomplished? Like, what would the 80-year-old version of you right now, like, kind of write down a letter from the 80-year-old version of you. What would they say to you that, like, you should do that? That's, you know, like, that would make you really happy. Because some things you kind of think you're in this, like, right now, the situation that you're in, you think like, oh, I'll do that later, whatever, I'll maybe, like, right now I'm scared, but maybe later. And then when you think of like the older version of you who's like, you don't have as much time as you think, what would they say to you? And another, writing a lot of these exercises and a lot of these questions, I would really recommend you to write down. Obviously you can start thinking about it, but when you start writing things down, you usually come up with like more things because you're kind of more forced to like think about it. So another thing that I would recommend thinking about is if someone would write a, what's it called, autobiography, so like story about your life after you're dead. Someone, you know, you became this extremely famous person, or even if like a family member, it doesn't matter. But I know that the girls that I'm watching are like ambitious AF, so I know that you want to create like massive, you know, change in the world, so you're gonna be recognized. So what would your autobiography, say? Like what you would have done, like what you would be proud of, what type of legacy do you want to leave? And kind of, I would, as I said, like start with the like day, like kind of the routine, but then start to think about like what is the impact that you want to have in the world? What do you want to change in the world? Like what would you want to be remembered for? And this is kind of connected when you start writing like your autobiography of like, I don't know if is it called autobiography? Is it that when you write it yourself or when someone else? I'm not sure. Guys, comment down below if I'm right about this or wrong about this. I have a feeling that I'm not right about this, but I hope you know what I mean. I know that you know what I mean. And also, when you're writing, like when you start to write these things down, think about like, okay, I'm writing down that I want this, I don't know what it could be, really cool house. Think about it like, is this because that would make me really happy? Or because this society, my family, someone is kind of like created this pressure of that I should have that? Like, is this something that you really want or that you believe that you want because you've been like made to believe that that's what you should want? Really pay attention to that. And while you're kind of thinking that, like what is connected to that is thinking about what does success mean to you? Write down what does success mean to you, because we very easily get kind of distracted by everyone else's idea of what success means, whether it's, money or fame or certain type of business. Like you really need to be sure that you know what that like happy, successful, fulfilling life means to you, not based on Instagram and what you saw that must be very fulfilling and very happy and very just amazing life, because it might not. And while you're thinking about these things and kind of with the success, when you think about what success means to you, you're kind of forced to think about like what are your values. So what do you value? Because that's also what your vision and like just the life plan should be based on, is like what are your core values? Really start thinking about that. And I know that that's something that a lot of people, like with my clients, I like when I asked them, they were like, I don't know, like they have no idea of what their core values are. So this is something that will take time to think about, and I would really recommend like just journaling, writing down, or talking to someone about these things and asking like what do they like, kind of just having a conversation about values, and maybe something will come up and you realize like this is really what I value, and this is something that I do not really value but I've been kind of made to value, because there's a lot of stuff that we've just been kind of programmed to believe and think. So really just start thinking about that, like what do you value, and then build your vision based on that. And I'm sorry if you hear the sound, the like background sound. It's Jack, my dog, sneezing, eating, drinking right now. Why do you have to do that right now, Jack? Please don't interrupt this. I'm trying to make my first video of this series and Jack is just like, no, not gonna happen. But yeah, those are the things that I would focus on first, because it really comes down to your inner, like what do you really value? When you're trying to clarify your vision for your life, it really shouldn't be like superficial, surface face, kind of thinking. It's really deep work that you need to do in order to like really have a vision that really makes you excited. So right now, I would love to hear what are the thoughts that came up for you, which one of these questions or exercises you find like the most interesting, the coolest, which one are you gonna be trying? I would love to hear that, so please comment down below. I would love to hear all of that. And while you're there, if you didn't already before, like latest by now, you should be subscribing, because this is the first video of this 5-video series. There's gonna be 5 videos basically surrounding this of like becoming a badass leader and having so much confidence and so much clarity on what you want to do, and just like, not being afraid to stand out and just feeling confident. So definitely also click the bell so you know when the next one comes out, because these are going to be weekly episodes. So please stay tuned for that. And also a very exciting thing is that down there in the description I have a link for you to book a free coaching call with me where we're gonna dive even deeper into these things. So to your vision, there's so many other things to consider. These are just like the things that I would like recommend kind of thinking about by yourself and just like getting started with. But if you really want to create change right now, go down there and book a call. I would love to talk to you and we can get even clearer on this and also talk about all the other things that are gonna be coming up with this series. So I really hope that I'm gonna be hearing from you. Go now there and book the freaking call. I want to talk to you if you're this ambitious female entrepreneur who wants to create massive change and you're just like ready. You're just like, I'm done waiting, I'm ready. So if that's you, go there and yes, book a call. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know. And also, if you don't already follow me on Instagram, please go there because that's where I'm like all the time and sharing even more tips and just a lot of stuff about my journey, about everything, about confidence, vision, mindset, all those things. So that's at Vera Amazing. I will put it down to the description as well. You'll find it there. And I just wish you guys the most amazing day. Go and be amazing and create amazing things. Bye guys.